Alright guys, it's January 2016. This is the first video of my Camaro 6-shooter. It's a 3.8 3800 Series 2 Camaro that I bought a couple of months ago. Haven't done much with it, but I bought it from this guy that had water in its oil. If we take a closer look at the oil, the dipstick's broken, but look at that oil, man. It is creamy. So what I am gonna try to do, I don't have the money to buy a bigger engine or anything like that. So I am gonna try to do a budget build, rebuild, fix this engine as best as I can. Okay, so I took off the battery, all the cables, I took off the air filter and the air harness, took off the serpentine belt and a few connections, alternator cables right there, the alternator, what is it, the back wire right here, the plug right there. Looks like somebody already did work to this. There's a lot of silicone everywhere, so I'm gonna try to see why there is water. If you can see right here, look at that, that's water right there. So there's water inside the, or coolant, right by the intake and the headers. So there's a gasket leak somewhere. I'm hoping it's not a crack head to where the water is getting in through there, through a cylinder head or one of the heads. Hope the block is not cracked, but I'll keep you all posted. Next, I'm gonna take off the massive airflow sensor and the intake and the alternator and a couple more wires from over here. I took off the mass airflow sensor. I drained out the radiator. I took off the fans, the cooling fans, the alternator, a couple of more wires and connections, disconnected them. Now what I'm gonna do is take off the thermostat and the hoses that are going to the block itself, the coolant hoses. Then take off the actual intake itself, the intake manifold, try to pry that one out. Also gonna try to take off the water pump and maybe even the fuel injectors. Oh, and the distributor cap for the distributor coils. Like I said, there is a whole bunch of water right around there, right where the fuel is. There's water right there. So gonna see what I can do to this engine. Maybe a little bit later on. Took out the coolant's down there draining right now. I'll be taking off the oil itself. I'll be draining the oil, see what that looks like, and get a little bit closer. Alright guys, well, I finished taking off the intake manifold. Had a few problems with it. Lots of water in there. Look at that. You see water in there everywhere. I'll be trying to take down or take off the lower control arm or the lower intake manifold. Got a few more screws to go before I call it a night tonight. But like I said, if you have any advice or anything you want think I should do, let me know. Thanks.